What? You're not gonna like this. No, I'm gonna like it. Why not? And it's coming from an honest place.
Oh.
You can instigate. Really? Behind the scenes.
Don't be shocked. You're shocked? You're shocked?
I'm not gonna have your back, or I'm not gonna be blindly loyal to you. I don't want blind loyalty. Let me finish. You were trying to be there as a friend. No. Are you crazy? Don't do that. First of all, don't tell me what to do.
Is it that serious?
No, that's me being direct. Do you not understand at all where I'm coming from, though? No. Well, this is fun.
Girl, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here.
Yo, Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Dubai. When I say Dubai gives what everybody wants housewives and like reality shows to give: opulence, rich, dynamics, drama, all that. And the fact that we aren't watching, it gives very much Summer House Martha's Vineyard. However, I do feel like we're definitely set up to fail. Low-key, it looks like the girls are gagging Brooke, and they realizing that she's a messy girl. But y'all, let's get into the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so like I said, like the girls are really piecing the things together. That Brooks is messy and she's an instigator, like they're saying. So, you know, I want to start this whole situation off with Sarah. So Sarah and her German lover, what we gonna call her, Mr. Universe, because baby, that face didn't decline ever.
You like the place? Yeah. It's cool, right?
Beautiful.
Akin looks like he works here with the same color palette.
I'm like, I don't know where Sarah is meeting these men, but Sarah,
let me know. Please, help me out.
Do I need to make a trip to Dubai too? But Sarah basically let us know that, you know, her German lover over here took her kids to took her son to, you know, gas stations to get Slurpees, like basically a little play date with the man.
So do you care for anything?
Ian babysat Mackie yesterday. It's not a full-on test, but it's a good starting test.
She's like, yeah, you know, this was like a test. And I'm like, it's really cute seeing, ain't gonna hold you. The little boy basically let him know, like, listen, this is my mama, play right, or you're gonna be on the wrong side, okay? But I want to have two things right. So first thing is, I'm happy that, you know, she can, you know, trust this man enough to leave him with her son, and you know, he seems like he's interested in her. He understands that she's a package deal with her son. However, I would want Sarah, and maybe she has, I'm just editing the show, but I would want Sarah to take a little bit more precaution to bring people around her son.
I need my son's approval, and I need his feedback, because he wants a father figure so badly. What is your dream, Dad? A dad that buys toys.
To make sure that it's serious. Like, if this is just a casual thing, or, I mean, like she said, in their culture, like dating, like you're dating to marry and all this stuff. So maybe that's the plan. Like, he's a Muslim man as well, but we know how these men are.
Third one.
So I just would like for her to take a little, like, when it comes to her son, like, ease into it. But maybe she has, like I said, I don't know. But from the show, it just seems very much sped up. Right.
All the way over the top of the house. That tree has 2 men that come in twice a week. Today it had a wash and vitamins.
I'm not the biggest Stanberry fan, but her house is fab. Down. So nice. And the 80-year-old tree that she got was such a flex, and she feeds it vitamins. I said vitamins, girl, you mean vitamins, but to each his own pronunciation, child. So, you know, Stanberry goes to the doctor, and you already know she got her, you know, her handbag, Sergio. So they're basically trying to have a baby. Well, I'm sorry, Sergio's trying to have a baby. So Sergio wants to have a baby. Bad.
Wrap my head around it yet.
I want this picture of Caroline naked with the tummy out. I have to have it. You know, a typical picture of them holding her behind and the baby is like here. That's so good. I need.
And, you know, Stanberry is just trying to figure out the whole surrogacy, because she already said to us before, she said, I'm not having no baby. I am damn near over here about to be 205 years old. what do I look like having a baby?
Just because of the age issue and pregnancy issue. Usually you would like to do it before the big 5-0.
What is the 5-0?
She said, I'm not about to have a baby, so I'm trying to go the surrogate route. Shout out to her for that. Shout out to her for, you know, standing on business on, you know, going the surrogate route. And mind you, we already know that she did that because she already said that's what she was going to do. And I believe that they have a surrogate, or they the baby is almost here. It's something like that. I don't really keep up to date with Stanberry like that anyway. But yeah, like shout out to them on that situation. So we get this little clip. Brooks basically tells Taleen, she said, hey Taleen, because mind you, Taleen and her husband are talking about all the drama that's going on.
Dinner kind of like went attack mode with me a bit.
Yeah.
I do want to give Lisa the benefit of the doubt, and I let things go.
And Taleen and her husband are talking about all the stuff that the girls are, you know, going through. How Lisa, it was snapping on her, and she was like, "Well, you know, I don't blame Lisa. You know, I can definitely want to get to know her better." And my whole thing is this: I think it's funny that Taleen can. She seemed like she has such a forgiving heart towards Stanberry and Lisa, but when it comes to Brooks, oh, I want to have a sit down and talk to you about this, and I want to get clear the air with you on this, but you still haven't cleared the air with Lisa, and you're quick to forgive her, but you're not, and Stanberry. But Brooks is just like, oh, no, you know, at the end of the day, we need to talk because I feel like, you know, you're being messy.
You know, with Brooks, I get the 2 a.m. calls from her being like, she said this, and I hate that.
Now, don't get me wrong, is Brooks being messy? Hell yeah. So what Brooks did was, Brooks called Taleen, was like,
yes, Stanberry, Lisa called me and told me that Stanberry said that you're a fake friend, and why would she want to talk to me and get try to clear the air with me? We're not even friends like that, all this shit.
And she was like, I'm telling you this because she's not your friend. Her husband basically saying like, look, don't feed into the bullshit. Just say, as your friend, I don't really care, don't want to know. Whoop the whoop, right? So Stanberry calls Lisa, and she's just like,
girl, why this messy bitch trying to spin the narrative that we over here kicking and talking shit about her? So Lisa's just like, girl, see, that's not even what I said. I don't really fuck with the bitch like this, but that's not what I even said. Now, if I say that, I'm gonna stand on it, but I didn't even say it.
I pick up the phone and I call Stanberry. I'm really appreciative that she asked me to my face. Did you? And you know what? No, I didn't. I called Lisa.
This is the thing I think I'm gonna get irritated on moving forward, is the fact that I feel like Brooks is gonna orchestrate a lot of this mess, and all the girls are gonna turn on each other, and Brooks is gonna get away scot-free. Just like, she's gonna be like, oh, well, you know, Brooks is just a messy bitch, it's fine. And I don't like that, because we all know the girl is messy. And we just like, okay, well, you know, that's just Brooks. She just messy. Like, I don't like that. So, we see Brooks and Taleen, they go out for dinner. Over here dressed to the nines. The girls look gorgeous. The girls look fab. And, you know, they're basically talking. She said, look, you know, I don't really want to have a confrontation with you. I really love you. You're my girl. However, I feel like, you know, coming from an honest place, I feel like at times you can be an instigator. And Brooks is very much like, matter of fact, like, how so? Explain.
Can instigate. Really? Behind the scenes. What do you instigate what? You are maybe fearful.
She's like, well, I feel like, you know, there's times that you're more so of a
messy bitch.
She didn't say that, but it just sounded cute. But she was just, okay, so how so? Like, explain. She was like, I just feel like you are over here going behind my back, orchestrating, trying to get me to turn against Stanberry because you feel like I'm getting closer to Stanberry than you, and we're supposed to be friends. Like, I don't get why we're over here going back and forth about a girl and having her coming in between our friendship.
We're not even friends like that. That's what Lisa said, so I repeated it to you. It would be horrible for me to listen to that and not come and tell you. It wasn't in that way, Caroline.
So Brooks is very much like put off by the whole conversation, and she feels like that's not what it is. She feels like I'm just being a friend. If you don't want me to be a friend, I won't do that. So the girls they end the little dinner abruptly. Brooks walk off, no hug, no kiss, no nothing. I'm just like, so we're mad because we're doing too much for a TV show?
That's me being direct. Do you not understand at all where I'm coming from, though? No. This is fun.
and we're mad because a 10-year friendship was built on sticks, cards, and motherfucking thin glass. Like, I'm just confused that the root, the foundation of your friendship was built on what? Superficial? Because I'm just like, how are y'all supposed to be close friends and now y'all beefing? Like they real life beefing, real life now. And I just think that shit is crazy. But I mean, do what you gotta do to get season 3, right? So, hey y'all, so in the middle of my video, my freaking mic died. So I just came back home and was like, let me just finish the review here. Where I left off. So the girls all meet out, and you know, Sarah's introducing her man to Ayan, Saba, and I think someone else. But she introducing the ladies to her man, and you know, he comes in and Ayan's like, oh, he looks like a sexy giraffe. You're so good looking. I'm like, Ayan, I mean, girl, I agree.
Let me take my shoes off. Wow, what a hot couple. You look amazing.
So you know, it's during Ramadan, and they basically talk about Ramadan's during a month-long time where they will fast for sun up to sundown. So at this moment, you'll see all the girls are digging in, eating, because it's time to eat. So they just over here just like, Saba was like, you know, this place that I love, she's basically hosting this. She told the waiter, she's like, can we get one of everything? I said, yes, ma'am. So it was really cute to see all the girls, like, you know, talk to him, and he introduced. And you know, the next day, all the girls meet up, and we're introduced to a new character, Juliana, who is friends with Stanberry. And they're posted up while the girls are driving to, they're basically on the highway driving over. And the girls like, it's hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. So in the midst, we just see 4 cars, sports cars, lined up.
Vroom, vroom.
And I said, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Because if those 4 cars, just to rent those 4 cars, I'm trying to tell you, the way that last year Potomac, that was the whole budget. Just to rent those was the whole budget of Potomac, right? But you know, all the girls are there over here just having a good time, just like, yeah, we know we're about to over here ride the motorcycle, ride the race cars. Yes, yes, yes. So you know, they all start pairing off. I think Juliana and Stanberry got in one, Lisa and Ayan got in one, Saba and Sarah got in one, and no, Sarah and Brooks got in one, and then Saba and Taleen got one, I believe. I think that's how it went. But everybody was just like, okay, that's weird. Like, you know, why isn't Brooks and Taleen riding together? So we already know that Brooks and Taleen got into it, right? So they already left off on a bad note. So they all sit down and they ride down sand dunes. Like I said, it's really cute. Ayan has this big flowy ball gown on. The girls sit down for lunch, and you know, they start talking about Sarah's man. And she's just like, yeah, you know, I date to marry, and you know, I really think he's the one. He's great with my son. They were like, oh, you have y'all kissed? She was like, oh no, I would never. And most of the girls think she's a motherfucking lie. I'm looking at her like, girl. Okay.
Know him, introduce him to the family, and then I want to get married. I don't want to date for fun. Do you kiss? No.
She's just saying that, you know, that's just not part of her tradition to, you know, wait for that for marriage. I guess, I mean, I can't really judge her on her faith because that's not my place. But to say, I mean, I feel like in Muslim countries, they're very conservative. Sarah, I mean, you did get a lot of plastic surgery.
It's a bit disrespectful to ask a Muslim woman if she's made out with someone, because that's haram for her.
Now, whoever your doctor was, girl, hands of God. Literally, girl, they did that. Whoever you went to, everybody should go to. They did their big one on you. But so they get on to Brooks and talk about her healing journey.
My healing journey. Brooks, yours is too fast. But be happy, she's happy. I have to say, I agree with you. Yeah, like it's suddenly a minute you're like a changed woman.
And you know, while she talks, she's like, yeah, you know, I've been really working on this and da 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 da. Sarah is basically co-signing like, yes, you know, Brooks is really doing this. Brooks is being amazing. Oh my God, this is great. And everybody's just like, well, girl, like, are you gonna be her mouthpiece or not? So Stanberry and Sarah is over here going back and forth because Stanberry is just like, girl, nobody's telling you to defend her. Like, she can speak for herself. You don't have to be her mouthpiece. You don't have to be her bodyguard. We get it. Cool. So Taleen hops in. She's like, you know, me and Brooks, you know, we had a little rough patch, but you know, we're trying to figure things out. Stanberry's just like, oh, what do you mean? You talking about from last night? So that's what everybody's like, what happened last night? What happened last night?
So what moment last night? What happened last night? No, I got in a bit of an altercation with Caroline. I wouldn't call that an altercation. I would call that you made a comment and I made a comment back.
What happened last night? What happened last night? Right, everybody's doing that. So now Taleen is willingly to like, well, you know, me and her, we got into it, you know, we brought this up and, you know, I just felt like she is an instigator behind the scenes. My whole thing is this. I felt like Taleen took this opportunity, and like Brooke said, even though Brooks is messy as fuck, I have to give it to her because it's like, I'm not about to engage with you because we already had this conversation, so why are we having it again?
Told her, as a friend, okay, sometimes I feel as though you can instigate a little bit when it's not needed.
In front of people at that, right? So you took the liberty to bring her to the side, have a conversation with Stanberry, but with me, it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna whoop, whoop, whoop to you. So, you know, things blow up and, you know, friendships are calling questions. She's just like, so I guess we're not the friends that we think we are. And Brooks is just like, I guess we're not. So it is what it is.
I'm sorry about that. Well, you called me the day before. So you're not letting me talk. But I don't care about this. Well, if you don't care about this, then we're not as close friends as I thought. That's fine.
And that's where the episode ended. Y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, Dubai is so good. People need to start watching. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Pew. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly, break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask me for. Now I got to go.